So this is lab 3. This is enforcing secure user password policy. So this is screenshot 1. So to start the lab, I had to basically enforce a secure user password policy. So a password policy. So I ran sudo apt update and then installed the libpam pw quality. I did this because the default system doesn't have the internal engine to check password complexity. So by installing this first, I'm giving the system like the ability, so the actions to actually validate password strength, which is the only way for me to like meet the security standards the lab is looking for. So as we move on to screenshot 2, after the install, I ran echo$s. This is because I needed to verify that the installation actually worked. As you can see, I outputted a success code of 0, which means the installation was successful. It's my way of like trying to prove the environment, so proving that the environment is clean and stable before I start editing the authentication stack. And this is very important because if the install failed here, it would have broken the configuration steps, which would have been very bad. Screenshot 3, I got to zoom in so I can show you properly. The lab specifically, so it told me to create a backup of this right here. So I had to do this before editing it. I took this very seriously because this file is like it's like the guard of the system. So creating this backup is like my recovery path. So if a typo or syntax error were to happen while I'm configuring the policy, I can instantly go back on these changes and avoid being locked out of the server. So and this is lab 4. The lab required me to no, this is screenshot 4, so my bad, no, this is screenshot 4. So it required me to harden the password policy by modifying the pam dot quality, dash pw quality dot so with specific, so you can see specific, say like millen equals 10 specific arguments and reject username. So I went into Nano and I manually put these commands into the how would I say, yeah, so I had to put these rules in here so the operating system makes sure to pick strong, like it forces users to pick strong non-guessable passwords. So I had to be exact with the syntax because the system analyzes these as hard requirements. So any mistake here would either break the login process or leave the system basically vulnerable to weak credentials. So yep, screenshot 4. This is screenshot 5. The lab asked me for evidence that my password was actually working. So I added a user, so around sudo I'd use the test new and then tried to intentionally set a bad password. So once I done that, the terminal blocked it and said bad password. So for me it contains less than one uppercase letter. So that confirmed that the configuration I set in the previous step is successful at basically getting passwords and intercepting it in real time, and it prevents them from being accessed and accepted into the system. And now this is a screenshot 6 finally. So it required me to set up the aging for the account. So I use CAHG, so that's there. So sudo CHG webmaster to like it commands a 30-day rotation, and then I added sudo charge -1 webmaster to basically audit the account. I done this because a strong password is only good for it's only good for so long. So by by automating the expiry, I'm making sure that even if, for example, a credential was to be compromised, the window, so basically the risk is limited, and the output like I pulled shows that the system is now managing the account's life cycle. And that's, see that here, and that's lap 3 complete.